Living in this house, life is peaceful when the house is quiet. There are times I wonder if the portal finally closed. The disembodied voices stopped. That tight feeling you feel squeezing your soul is relaxed. Fast-moving apparitions are gone. The loud bang sounds have ceased. It's as if the flames in the fireplace have finally burned out. You're able to get a good night's sleep without incident. You don't dare do anything that would rekindle the flames in the fireplace. But what I have learned about this house, you don't have control over these encounters. No matter how much you try to be at peace with the house, it's as if the house comes back to life. And these spirits let you know the activity hasn't become dormant. There are times these encounters become a living nightmare. Things are captured on camera you wish you never looked at. When you see what is in the house and experience the dark side of these encounters, brace yourself. The nightmares are just beginning. And when the spirits reveal secrets, once they show you what's really going on, there is no turning back. You do everything you can to survive the nightmares in the Lamb House. My oldest son Michael visits Maine for the first time. He stops by the Lamb House for a quick visit before going on to Newport. Michael immediately has his first experience with paranormal encounters.
So 5 years ago, me starting to watch Ghost of Carmel, Maine, definitely seen everything you've got to go through and witness and experience. Now I finally had the chance to come up here.
When you first got here, Michael, I gave you a tour of the house,
Yes.
and then we went out on the porch. What happened then?
Well, we're sitting out there talking, and out the corner of my eye, I seen a dark shadow apparition pop up and then just moved quickly out of the way.
Now, when you turned and looked at it, did you see it for a split second straight on?
Just when I went to turn to look at it, that's when it shot off quickly.
And then you went home that night to Crystal's house, your sister's.
Yep. Go home and get some sleep. I wake up, and as I'm waking up, getting ready to get out of bed, I hear Kent.
Was that the first time you've ever heard a disembodied voice in your life?
Apologize is the very first time I've ever heard a disembodied voice, for sure.
So you finally come to the Lamb House to do a walkthrough with me, a
Yeah.
walkthrough investigation.
Right.
And we were eating dinner first before we did the walkthrough.
Right.
And when we got done eating, we both stood up. Then all of a sudden, there's this loud, disembodied voice of a child right next to us.
Oh, yeah. Kind of a grumbly sound, or a long grumbly, or
Yeah, and that
exactly.
was right next to us.
Yeah, it's right next to us.
And that was definitely a disembodied voice of a child. I mean, I heard that very clear.
Yep.
And I turned around and looked at you. At the same time, you looked
Yep.
at me really fast.
Exactly.
And I said, "Did you hear that, Michael?"
And it sounded like it was just right at the dinner table with us.
Hello? Michael and I was just sitting here eating a little while ago, and we heard a child in here. We clearly heard your voice. Are you still here? Are you still in the house? Michael, look up the steps with your light. What are you telling me? I mean, just looking up the steps, I mean, is there anything you feel?
I don't know, I just get this empty, creepy feeling.
But you can't explain why, huh?
No, I do not know why.
It's just like, I don't know, there's something about these steps, something's not right.
Yeah. It's got this chill all of a sudden.
Are you guys here? Is there anything you wanted to say? Michael came to see you guys. Remember Michael? I'm sure you guys heard me talk on the phone with him. That was a disembodied voice.
Yeah, came from
Right. Yeah.
Who's
So that
here?
would take us back into the dining room.
Sounds like he came from over here.
You know, I should go grab the REM pod real quick. Alright, so it's aggravating that we can't use this REM pod in the house because the energy levels are so high, it's just setting off the REM pod, so we can't even use this. See if I push the antenna down. No,
Wow.
that doesn't even help.
Yeah.
That's even worse. Alright, so the REM pod's out. There's a lot of energy in this house, which means it's more than likely active. Michael's here. Hello? Michael's coming to see you guys, well, to talk with you guys. I'm sure if he saw you guys, he'd be running out of the house like a bat out.
Probably.
Hello? Hello? Michael, if you want to turn your light on your phone
Okay.
so you can see where you're going, it's up to you. The rest of the house is dark.
Okay.
We'll stop in the laundry room. But just be careful down these steps so you don't break your neck.
Bye-bye.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Did something hit that door?
I don't know. I don't know. Nothing, Phil? What was that?
Disembodied voice.
Nothing, Phil? Nothing, Phil?
I find it strange a lot of times when disembodied voices are heard. At that moment, the camera will glitch. Over the years, we would hear this door open or a really loud bang sound on the door. There are times the energy reading level on the EMF or mil meter are unusually high. I have found it's much more startling when a spirit does something you ask in the moment. You get a real creepy feeling when you know they are standing there with you and they react. Michael is about to experience this. I asked him if they can do something with the door. Are you messing with the door? If you are, can you do that again, please?
This.
It hit the door.
Man.
F the hell out of the house.
Yeah.
Did you see how it did it on command, though?
Yeah.
I said, just go ahead and open it or do something with it. It responded immediately.
I heard that.
Hello? Okay. How about if I just follow you and let you do an investigation? Just say whatever you want.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Just
what do you
say, hey, it's Michael. Yeah, what do you say to a ghost?
Exactly.
Now do you see why I said that? What do you say to a ghost? I mean, how do you start a conversation?
Yeah. Besides, hello. My name's Michael. Come a long way to finally come here and visit you guys. Would anyone like to say hi?
During the walkthrough, you were by the stairway, I noticed in the recording. And you looked at me funny. What happened?
That's when I was walking towards the staircase, and was looking up there. And I heard something. I know I heard something. Didn't quite make out exactly what it was at the time. But I know I heard something.
What, did it sound like a voice?
It was definitely a voice. Yeah.
What's the matter?
Oh, thought I heard something. I don't know.
And that's when the voice said Michael.
Yes, after reviewing the recording, yep, that's when we found out it said Michael. When I was, to my amazement, I knew I heard something. You didn't quite make it out then, but you know you heard something, and it's amazing. Yeah. This experience is definitely real. You know, never did I think I'd be up here experiencing myself, you know, after watching all your videos all this time. Never did I dream to actually come up and finally get to experience it myself. I don't know why I get this uneasy feeling over here by the steps. When I was alone, I had my back turned. Oh.
So, okay, stand there.
Yeah.
Turn your back to it.
Right. I mean,
how does it feel?
Well, now that you're here.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just you get this feeling you just want to keep watching your back. Like
So if you were to sit on the steps right there in total darkness and I left the house, would you do that?
I'll do it right now. I'm gonna turn my light off and.
All right, let me set my camera here, and I'll see if they respond. You might go.
Funny smell here in a little bit.
Huh?
Something happens and it smells funny.
So you decided you're going to sit on the steps alone.
Yeah.
Describe what happened that night.
Well, after sitting there after a few minutes, me trying to get a response going, and all of a sudden down my back, it's just this cold feeling, all down my back, just sitting there. Not like a breeze cold, like it's definitely different. Something I've never experienced. It's hard to explain, but it feels like just in that targeted area, it's just cold. Oh, why is it getting cold down my back all of a sudden? Is there anyone here with me? Did I just hear somebody? Just getting really cold down my back. It's weird. Never experienced this before. Is somebody touching me right now? Who's here with me? Okay, I'm gonna move along now.
We go to the garage. This is when the activity takes a turn and becomes negative. We'll end up shutting the investigation down for the night. Hello? Michael's here. Is there anything specific you wanted to talk about tonight? Well, once again, even up here in the garage, the REM pod just goes off and doesn't stop. Okay, that's weird.
That was weird.
Hello? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Hello? Yeah, we just heard a female voice very loud. sounded like it came over there from the corner.
He definitely did.
Alright, let's turn this off. The REM pod's just not going to stop, so no sense in using this. That was a pretty loud disembodied voice.
That was.
Hello? Did it sound like it came from within this garage to you?
Absolutely, to me, it sounded like it was like right in this corner area, like right over here.
Ma'am, are you here? I'm going to go ahead and turn on the spirit box.
That was definitely a...
Definitely.
It sounded just like I described to you, that one disembodied voice I heard. It sounded kind of like that
Yeah.
sounding came from over here.
It's loud. And you can tell that it's in this room, but
Yep.
yet it sounds like it's at a distance.
Exactly, it's so strange.
Yeah, I mean it's here, but yet it's not here.
Right.
Like it's coming through some other realm or something.
Exactly. Like, it's just coming through whatever dimension they're in, and it's really strange.
Turn the speakers on. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do a spirit box session.
Power on.
That was pretty cool, though.
Disembodied voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely heard it.
It was definitely a female too.
Yeah.
It sounded like an older female, like an older lady. At least I thought it did.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably more in tune to hear it than I am.
Power on.
Oh, I see that window.
Hello? Hey, hey. Hi. So Michael's here.
Hello?
Help? What's wrong? Get out? Why are you saying get out to us? Yeah, you did. Did you hear that?
Yeah. It sounded...
So you want us to get out because there's a demon. Where is this demon at? At. What part of the house is it in? It wants blood? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Die? Well, this conversation's over with. If you guys are warning me about it, that's okay. But if you're telling me that's what you want from me, is blood, and you want me to die, this conversation's over with. Anger? Your squirrel could end up being killed.
Yeah.
I heard that.
You got these things?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I clearly heard that. All right, guys. This is over.
That's really interesting.
Back off. Please. So you've done these investigations with me. You go back home and you go to sleep. What happened? Or are you trying to go to sleep? You're getting ready to go to sleep. What happened?
Oh, I'm getting ready to go to sleep, and I'm getting all comfortable, tucking my head in the pillow, and next thing I hear is, "Good night," clear as day. You know, I'm up there alone. Nobody's there with me, and it's silent. And you hear disembodied voice next to you say "Good night."
And you thought maybe based on the way Rachel's voice sounds, you thought that was Rachel?
It's a good possibility. It sounded like her soft voice. You know, it's a good possibility it was Rachel.
Explain the feelings you get.
Sometimes you do get these negative feelings. You know, it's definitely a roller coaster ride back and forth with the feelings. You know, you don't know what's going to happen, and it's, to my shock, I've seen and heard things that I never thought I would.
Which rooms in this house would you get the negative feelings?
Mostly the basement. That's where I get the most. I mean, you can pay me sleep down that basement. No way.
There are incidents that take place in the house that will change the activity from simple encounters to dark encounters. We have to be very careful what we say in this house. There are entities who wait for an open door. Here is one example out of many what can happen when we invite entities to come forward. The visitors are not at fault. I didn't warn them not to say or ask certain questions.
Are there any demons down here? Did you present yourself as a shadow against the wall?
What you're doing is opening up a door to that demonic entity, and when you invite it like that, it will attack.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm not saying that to scare you, but I'm dead serious. See, he just said a demon. When we take the investigation to the garage, the encounters become negative. Demon return. And it just shut it off. It said demon return and shut it right off.
Why do you shut that off?
So he can hear it clearly.
Why are you saying F you?
The next day, the activity in the house turns into a nightmare. I'm in my office going over recordings. I hear really loud bang sounds and voices within the house. I grab the cell phone and hit record. You making noise? You making noise upstairs? Jesus! You making noise up here? Due to the activity, I quickly make up my bed and pick up the room. I'm still hearing voices in the room. Once again, I hit record. As I'm by the stairs, I hear a strange voice in the room. When I turn around to look, there appears to be a faint female apparition standing to the right of the window wearing a blue dress. This is what I refer to as a glitch apparition. Many times the camera will make a strange glitch. I have found this could be caused by the shutter speed, but then there are times strange anomalies appear within the glitch. These are screenshots I kept on file from recordings that showed some of these anomalies. The day the house became active, I did a quick walkthrough recording. Once again, something appears in the recording, and this was not a glitch. During the last live stream we did on YouTube, viewers were able to ask questions during the live stream. Once again, spirits will say things that will verify this negative energy. When you say he's coming, are you talking about Jesus? Whenever shadow figures start showing up, this is when you know there is a negative energy in the house. Once again, the activity becomes dark. Michael comes back to the house to do another investigation in the living room. We used a ghost box, PX box, and the necrophonic. All of these devices verify there is negative energy in the house.
You guys here?
Yeah. Do you remember my son's name? Michael? Did you just say Michael?
Hello.
Get some light on in here. We're here to talk with you guys tonight. Get out. Why do you want us to get out? You know, Michael had some concerns when he watches the videos. What he's concerned about is, guys, somebody keeps saying they want me dead.
Why do you want my dad dead? And why do you keep asking for blood?
Can I ask you guys something? When you say he's coming, you keep saying that a lot, he's coming. Who is coming? REM pod's all the way up, full charge. Do you fear him that's coming? Who's coming?
See, when we ask that question, this goes off.
So every time I ask that question, it goes off.
That's your question. This goes off. It's really interesting.
What was the Undertaker's name? Did she say Edmund? Yeah. Who's here with us in this house? What do you want to tell us? You said my name.
Why are we saying kill Ken?
Why do you want my dad dead?
I meet up with Michael at my daughter's house in Newport. We're curious if any spirits from the Lamb House are following Michael, or if spirits are following me as well. We're going to the room where Michael heard the disembodied voices. When I reach the top of the stairs, I clearly hear a disembodied voice coming from behind me. The voices are hard to hear on the audio due to the loud sounds the stairs made. Whoa. My son Michael's heard you in here. What I find compelling yet disturbing, the female said, "I see you," and another voice said, "They hurt you." Right before I came to my daughter's house, I was in the basement at the Lamb House getting 2 folding chairs to move to the garage. As I reached for the first chair, I felt a sharp burning pain on my hand. Right when this happened, I heard a clear growl voice say, "Blood." I looked down at my hand and see there was blood coming from what looked like a small cut and a puncture. Due to the dark encounters in this basement and these spirits asking for blood, Not wanting blood dripping on the basement floor, I quickly leave the basement. I take a picture to document this incident. My hand did not touch anything in the basement before this happened. The stinging, burning sensation felt exactly like the incident that took place in my bedroom over a year ago. During an investigation, I received 3 punctures on my arm. On this night, spirits kept saying blood over and over again. What turns these investigations into a literal nightmare? When these spirits say they want you, they want blood, they want you dead over and over again, the fear of not knowing exactly what they mean by this, or what to expect what will happen next is extremely disturbing. But then you're awakened in the night by encounters like this. I'm sound asleep. Obnoxious sounds coming from the TV wakes me up. I fell asleep watching Stargate SG-1. When the obnoxious sounds woke me up, I looked at the TV and didn't recognize the episode of SG-1. I've seen every episode more than once. I thought I heard Blood Witch. When I come to my senses, I noticed this was not SG-1, and I heard Blood Witch again. A few days prior, after going over the recordings when Michael was here, I recall Blood Witch was captured during the investigation.
Witches were waiting for us, so we've had to fall back. We're going to stay here and regroup until the Solarians come. The music's still in there. So
What the hell? What? What? What?
The Blood Witches were waiting for us.
I turned the closet light on and record for a few minutes. EVPs were captured. Hello? What are you wanting? Disembodied voice. What do you want? The moment I shut the camera off, I lay back down when suddenly the bed is nudged. I look at the end of the bed. There stood a very clear shadow apparition. I slowly lift my cell phone up, hit record. Usually these shadow apparitions move so fast, they are almost impossible to capture. This one just stood there staring at me. Its arms were phasing in and out. It wiggled its hips from side to side. It stood there in total silence. Then it quickly takes off and vanishes. The moment it took off, it left a strange image on the recording. The kind of after image that looks like a camera glitched. I now wonder if some of these camera glitches are the after images of apparitions moving so fast, the camera only picks up what looks like a glitch. These were the documentations of what started out as simple encounters in the Lamb House that suddenly turns into some of the darkest encounters that go beyond ghost hauntings. I can run from these encounters, but it's likely multiple attachments have occurred, or I can face it head on.